I'm Richard Paulus, and I am portraying the ghost of Hamlet's father. He is visible to Hamlet and Hamlet's friends, but not to several of the other principals. I get to scare the bejeebies out of his friends when they spot me on guard duty, and that's kind of fun. He talks to Hamlet very straightforwardly. It's not like he's floating around, so to speak, but his main motivation is to seek revenge for his murder. I think he has hopes that he will be revenged, and he does his very best to motivate his son to take on that job. Unfortunately, it's a very timely theme, and you see this acted out in a number of the situations in the world. The war in Iraq, where the various religious groups are killing one another right and left, is just an example of how revenge seems to take over the human race so many times, and usually there's nothing good that comes from revengeful acts. And also the priest who is presiding over Ophelia's burial in the last act. Well, yeah, she doubled up those two parts. The priest is being firm to Laertes, Ophelia's brother, that she cannot have the full last rites of the church because her death is doubtful. In other words, if she committed suicide, she's allowed for charitable prayers to have flints and pebbles thrown on her, but that should be the extent of it. It's a tragic thing. Ophelia, of course, being rejected by Hamlet, is driven to despair and drowns herself, and then the priest says she can't be buried in sanctified ground. So that's another little twist to the whole thing of how this revenge is unleashed on the earth. By the time we're done, we have nothing but bodies lying everywhere at the end of the play. But it's really a fun part. It's not a big part, but it's a very key part. And interestingly enough, the director, Rachel, called me. I did not even audition for the play, but then she called up and she said to me, Mr. Paulus, I haven't had any old people try out, and somebody gave me your name. I guess she figured she needed an older looking ghost. So that's how I got called to take part, and I'm enjoying it immensely. As you get older, since I'm just a few months from my 70th birthday, the number of parts that are available to you become much more limited because, there's only so many parts for older character actors, so to speak. The romantic lead faded away 30 or 40 years ago.